thank you for the wonderful introduction, Catherine. And what I'm actually going to talk about today is something that hopefully spans the range of participants here. And it's something that I'm starting to get more interested in looking into ever since I came back. I returned from Disney in 2016 and got roped into doing this job of head of school, but I'm still trying to keep my research, obviously, going just as much. And it's about mixed reality. So that's something that kind of fascinated me. And I don't know, anybody who was at the panel the first day when we were being asked about solved problems, and I was saying that it's very hard to say a problem is solved because it might be solved for, let's say, the movies generating realistic scenes in movies when you have, you know, large teams and plenty of time and supercomputers and no real-time requirement. But once you start looking at things like mobile graphics or augmented reality, where you're trying to put real 3D into augmented reality, then the challenges become a whole new set of challenges because you're working in unknown spaces, trying to integrate realism into a real environment. So the number of challenges that are there are immense. So what I'm going to do is just talk a little bit about some of the work I've done recently so that those of you who don't know me have a little bit of a flavor of some recent work I've done. And then I'm going to talk about this work that I've started thinking about and I've started doing some small projects in mixed reality, in particular physical simulation of physical interactions in augmented reality. So one of the things that kind of attracted my attention to this and that of the students who wanted to do projects in this space was Pokemon Go. And one of the things about Pokemon Go is that it was so immensely successful, even though it's quite a simple game graphically. But personally, I would have thought that the entertainment value of it was increased by the fact that it was in the real world. You could go out into your own environment and find these magic secret things in the real world. And in fact, Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, and other people have said augmented reality is going to be the new iPhone or the new whatever. It's going to eat, I've heard the saying as well, AR is going to eat VR for lunch. And what Tim Cook was saying was that people don't want to close themselves off from the world. They want to enhance their world using computer graphics and virtual reality. And I also think it's probably a much better thing for society. I mean, I don't know, nowadays you go on the train, everybody has their head stuck in their phone. Would it not be nicer if something was out there